He's a good card to get out early. Ah, I see. Now I got that going for me. Alright, well, I'm gonna fucking make this a one-turn game for you. I'm gonna pay 2 to cast the Dire Tactics
Okay.
and exile tie him.
Oh.
And you thought this was gonna be a long game.
Well, it was going to be a long game, and then I can't play anything.
Swing for 14.
Okay, bring me down to 10.
See, this is the other extreme that I was thinking about. Is because these decks are quite fucking powerful. So, logically, with a powerful deck, you should be able to wrap it up pretty quickly.
I am one. If I managed to get a mana, I'd be able to come back this turn. Well, I can almost come back. So I'm going to spend 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to cast Cataclysmic Gearhulk.
Ooh, Gearhulk. As a battlefield, each player chooses an artifact, a creature, an enchantment, and a planeswalker from among the non-land permanents they control, then sacrifices the rest. So I can choose a creature and an artifact. Yep. Okay, so I choose Sol Ring. I choose Sol Ring and the...
Genera.
Thinking... No, because... Do you see the skull icon in Jarina Kudrow's mana cost, Mr. Gerda? That means that she's supposed to die.
That means that she's black and recursive. That doesn't mean she's supposed to die.
I'm going to select the Magus of the Disc and sacrifice all my other creatures, and Jarina Kudrow goes back to the Commander Zone.
Alright.
Oh, it's my turn, sorry.
That's all I can do, man. I can
Magus
cast
of the Disc.
Gearhulk, but can't do anything with him.
It's... Well, oh, sorry. Well, you just checked me in a major way because I can't swing into you this fucking turn.
You can cast Jinra again.
Not hardly. I'm gonna put down a Temple of the False
See,
God.
you can totally cast. Actually, no, you don't have. Oh no, you can. Yeah.
Okay, but I do have a Magus of the Disc right now.
Do you really want to blow it up?
That would kill more of my stuff than yours. Yeah. But at the same time, though, I don't even fucking think I need the mana right now. Man, this is tough. Because if I'm wrong about this, and I probably am, which is why I'm not going to do that. You're human type, huh? Yes. Yes, perfect. Okay, I'm going to pay 5. A black, a red, a white, and 2 colorless for Sylvar, Devourer of the Free.
Okay.
And because he's a partner with Trin, he also has the ability that he could search out his partner and put her into my hand. So now I have Trin, Champion of the Free, in my hand.
Champion of Freedom.
Champion for it would. Next. Now that I've done that, and I have this much mana left, actually, I can afford to cast Trin right now. How about that? And, yeah, I'm going to end my turn. Just don't forget, Mr. Gerdat, that Sylvar has an ability that says that I could sacrifice a human to him to make him indestructible until end of turn, and he also gains a +1/+1 counter.
Yes. But what he does not have is protection from instants. 3.
Instants that do what?
I only need to spend 4. To cast Blood Curdle.
Targeting. Oh. Dude. I'm going to use Sylvar's ability.
Okay.
I'm going to sacrifice the Magus of the Disc. He gets a +1/+1 counter. And he's indestructible until end of turn.
Awesome. Give me a moment. I'm setting up my menace.
Oh, right, because he can't. Because now he can't block alone if he has to block.
Mind you, you also have a menace critter, so that wasn't actually all that good. Fuck.
He does have menace, doesn't he?
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna swing at you for 4.
Okay. With menace. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Hee. Yeah, I'm gonna block him with Trin.
All right.
And Silvar, because he has to be blocked by 2
Okay,
creatures.
so what happens here is I'm killing Trin, and then my Cataclysmic Gearhulk is dead.
That is correct.
And I will end.
Okay, now there is a, there's a somewhat reason why I did that. I wanted to show that there is a point to Jarina Kudrow counting the number of times she has been fucking Commander summoned. 4 and 2 additional colorless. This is the second time I've Commander casted Jarina Kudrow, so now she creates 2 1/1 human soldiers. And they both get +2/+0.
Not that they need it, because
I'm going to swing into you with my 5/3 cat with menace.
oh, can you please just buff them all the way up, please?
What?
You've got 3 humans to sack. You can kill me this turn.
But it does not end the game, though. Why would I do that?
Does oh, that's right. She only becomes a 9. Okay, fine.
And I will end my turn.
Can I get the land I
Yes,
need?
that-
That is not the land I need.
Son of a bitch.
But I do still have 5, so I can come back. All right, I'm gonna pay 5.
Okay, what are you paying 5 for?
Unbreakable Bond.
It's a sorcery. It has a lifelink on it. But what is it?
It's my Cataclysmic Gearhulk trigger effect.
Oh, you're not going to go into Titanoth Rex?
Dude, if I go into Titanoth Rex, I'm just dead. Here, at least I can survive.
No, you're not. It's a fucking... Are you kidding me? An 11/11 trample lifelink?
Yeah, and I can't swing with it, nor can I actually block with it.
Oh, because you can't swing with it. Nah, but if you block with it, you can still get lifelink life, but not against Silvar, because Silvar has menace. I see. Silvar has menace.
So, how are you going to do this, Mr. Cloud? You actually going to kill me now?
Well, yeah, because you don't have the 2 creatures you need to stop my Silvar from hitting you directly.
So you need to either pick Silvar or pick a human and then sacrifice the human.
Oh, right, because the Cataclysmic Gearhulk just enters the battlefield. See, I fell asleep right there. I am going to select Silvar.
Okay, so everything
and
else.
I am going to sacrifice the rest.
I mean, you could also just
and the Soul Ring, and the Soul
sacrifice
Ring.
them all to Silvar at this point.
I could, couldn't I? All right, fine, fuck it. I'll sacrifice all 3 of them. I'll feed all 3 of them to Silvar, and see now it's starting to kick in that Jarina includes black in her commander color identity, because she's already died twice now.
All right, and with that, I will end. Sorry.
And with that, in a most by not by passing the game back to you, it's my turn. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to win this turn, because you don't have any shits left. Okay, so I do have the mana I need to Commander summon Jarina for the 3rd time, because this is the 4 additional colorless mana I need to put her on the board. This is the base mana cost, and I still even have 2 mana left, which I can't fucking spend on anything. Cast Jarina Kudrow. I put her in the graveyard.
Yeah.
That was my mistake. 3rd time she's entered the game, so I create that many human soldiers. And they're all 3/1.
Now, sacrifice everything to Silvar and swing at me for 13.
Yes, because that is the most metal thing to do. I'm going to sacrifice all of these creatures. Jarina goes back to the commander zone. This is you hit the nail right on the head. This is what this deck teaches you to do, is get used to cannibalizing your own creatures because that just unlocks your abilities. Swinging with a 13/11 with Menace. That and Indestructible.
If it didn't have Menace, I could actually survive, but no.
It's a menace. It takes a menace to know a menace.
Yeah.
Oh, right. He's got Vigilance, not Menace.
All right, so
yep, that is the game.
To be perfectly honest, I had a lot more fun with this than I thought I was going to. Mostly because I actually got to show off what both of our decks get to do.
I had a good time. I even lost one of the games. That, like, is this not the beauty of Commander?
This is the
that
beauty
every
of Commander,
time,
to be perfectly honest.
Every time you draw
building
a good
something,
hand.
Like, can I show off one of the big combos that I really wanted to remark on?
But of course.
All right. Where is it? Zapolta. I'm running Zapolta. This thing's got 5 goddamn keywords on it.
Zatalpa. Yeah, and a deck that pays attention to the keywords among abilities your creatures have.
I'm also running Soul Flare, so if I ever get Zatalpa and Soul Flare together, and I can get Zatalpa in the graveyard, my Soul Flare becomes a miniature Zatalpa. It's fucking amazing. Problem, of course, is that Zatalpa itself is terrible.
I shall call him Mini Zata.
But yeah, what this deck honestly does is it showcases a lot of this, the really kick-ass cards that we got from Ikoria in their natural state, as well as showing off what the game has been kind of been trying to do for a while, But I actually really like the Commander precons. The Commander precons are like really fun to play with, even if they suck. And let me be clear about this: Grave Strength fucking sucks. Like,
it's too slow.
It's extremely too slow.
I've come to realize that.
If it had a discard engine, if it had any sort of a discard engine, it would be fine. But it has no vampire discard engine. Like, just give me anything to discard with, please. I've got all these big critters that and Carol cares about the shit that's in my graveyard. I can get Carol to 10/10 really easily if I could just discard some of my bigger stuff like Akroma or Zatalpa. Akroma specifically, I love that Akroma's here, but I can't fucking ever cast her because she's got what? It's triple white. It's triple white and 3, I think. Where are you, Akroma? Yeah. I was super happy that I ended up no, she's a 5 in triple white. I'm never gonna have 8 fucking mana. Like, even game 2, I was even on game 2 where I was hovering at 10 mana, it took me like 11 fucking turns to get there. And even then, it was mostly because you gave me the reset. I really like
that reset button. I forgot about the part that I probably should not let my opponent open a turn with 7 cards in his hand and lots of mana on the table. Okay.
But compounding these keywords like this with Carol is honestly a really cool gimmick. It just straight up doesn't fucking work because without a discard engine, I can't get these cards into the graveyard that quickly. Like, that's what Tamaya is supposed to do, and Tamaya requires me to sacrifice board presence in order to get there. Sorry, to Yam.
Tie him.
And look at this. I even get fucking Splinter Fright, a card I would love to run normally, and I can't do anything with it because I don't get the discard engine. Like, take out some of the instants and sorceries in here that are removable. Like D-Spark, as amazing as it is, I don't really think it fits the theme that well. And just give me some discard engine. I need a discard engine.
You know what would have been a discard engine? Maybe. I think Sidisi Brood Tyrant almost would be a better commander for your deck because he actually fucking puts cards in the graveyard when he's summoned. That the whole premise of your deck is, yeah, fill the graveyard, but how? How can you fill a graveyard in a game where graveyard putting things in abilities are not necessarily conducive to control or dealing damage or populating the field with creatures. Maybe populating the field with creatures, but yeah, you're going to find yourself, on the whipping end of things until the later end of the game. When it finally kicks in, you got all these abilities on the board. And I think what your deck is designed to do, Gerdat, is it's designed to dig itself out of a trough by using lifelink.
Yes and no. I don't honestly have all that much lifelink in the deck. Like Aerial Responder and the Vampire Nighthawk are like two of the only cards with lifelink. I can get lifelink counters certainly, but in order to get those counters, I usually need to have things in the graveyard. Like,
yeah, I mean,
look at Deadbridge Chant. This is one of the only cards in my entire deck that allows me to fill my graveyard really quickly, and then I empty it every turn. Like, the hell?
Right. Well, you empty it by one.
But that random one that I pull can be Zabalta or Achroma, and if I hit those, I want to keep those in the graveyard.
Right, in order to use your commander ability, which gives its abilities, which distributes its ridiculous over-the-top abilities. Unfortunately, they finally figured out that Buried Alive is just a plain unbalanced card. That card is definitely not in your deck, although you definitely
neither is Grave Strength. I would have fucking loved if Grave Strength was here. Mill 3, and for each creature card in my graveyard, give another creature 1/1 counters. That would have been fucking great.
So this is what these commander decks did was mixed a little new with a little old with a lot of new.
Yeah.
A lot of cards in here I definitely eyebrow raising, and like, how the fuck is it so convenient? Like the fucking Pegasus, for example. Where's my buddy Pegasus?
He
just so happens to have a static ability. That just so happens to have a static ability that affects other humans.
Yeah, giving your humans flying is like, well, you're officially running a duck and cover deck, and I can't kill your ducks. God damn it.
Yeah, and then where the instant card that was fucking tearing shit up during the game, the Dire Tactics, right? But just kind of shoehorn in a little condition about having or not having humans, right?
I'm just glad that your deck doesn't have Embercleave. I mean, Embercleave didn't exist yet, but
while your deck concentrates on setting up its graveyard, my deck is concentrating on setting up the board state with the enchantments. Like Vigilante Justice is probably the most important one. Bastion of Remembrance also is important.
I don't know.
If you have Bastion of Remembrance,
with all the token generation that you're doing, Shared Animosity is better than Vigilante Justice.
Depending on the situation. If I have lots of creatures, then yeah, Shared Animosity would be wonderful. If you have Bastion of Remembrance and a Zulaport Cutthroat, and you got the Thraben Doomsayer churning out 1/1 humans every turn, and you're suiciding into your opponent, they have a choice. Do you take 1 damage from the unblocked human, or do you take 2 damage because you kill the human by blocking it?
Yeah.
And also, in addition to token generation, Trin also just keeps the cycle going because she creates a 1/1 human soldier every time you attack at the end of the turn. Disciple of Bolas is a decidedly powerful card, although I did not get to play it, although I did, in testing, get to use it with a hideaway. Late game, and may save your ass, because instead of losing life, you gain life, which is what a lot of these stupid black cards that let you draw cards usually do. It usually punishes you for drawing. This one actually decidedly does not punish you for drawing. I think Jarina Kudro is supposed to be a valid target for the Disciple of Bolas, because during your next turn, after you get that additional mana you need to Commander Summon her again, you have that much more life, that much more card advantage, and when Jarina Kudro re-hits the field, you have that many more creatures.
Yeah, being able to draw 3 and gain 3 life, and recursively caster is honestly really nice. But this has been us exploring the Commander 2020 sets. You'll notice we didn't play with the cycling, or is it printer, because the cycling one we both agreed was just significantly more powerful than the rest of the set. I honestly was thinking of playing with the mutation one, but then I realized I don't want to keep track of all that many goddamn counters, because mutate just floods the fucking board with counters. God damn.
and we're both using a game-playing medium that is not very kind to your eyes as you try to decipher what the hell is happening and why it is there.
Mutate just doesn't work for human eyes, okay? It's not nice to you. Anyway, this has been us exploring Commander 2020. Any final thoughts, Mr. Cloud?
Well, I picked this. Well, I was right. I knew the Ruthless Regiment was the most powerful of the 5. I mean, Jarina Kudrow, she's
no,
she
dude. The cycling one is still more powerful than the Ruthless Regiment.
Somehow I doubt that, but we will never know, unless, of course, we do end up picking this up again. Because I got to admit, not having to build the sets ourselves with our own brains is fucking relieving for a change.
Dude,
but
I can recurse
but
the
that
class
does not mean
flare for 20 damage every turn.
Yeah, or you get fucking what is it? You were doing some crazy shit to me the last time that we had a matchup. And all I was trying to do with Tess to say no. Gerdad is going to send the Masters after me and make me regret picking this set in the first place.
Yeah, last time it was Boggles. Or it was attempted Boggles.
Boggles! Boggle.
Alright, everyone. Be safe. Join us next time when it is Cloud's turn to pick out their next exploration set.